Hey
Hello,
everybody.
everyone.
It's not Friday, but
Nope.
we're happy. It's almost Friday because we're ready to do some fun crafts.
Yes.
Thanks so much for being with us today.
Yeah, we decided to hop on a little bit early. We're heading into a holiday weekend, so we
Yep,
both have some travel things like that are going on in our lives. So
yep.
we couldn't miss out on coming
I
and
know.
seeing y'all. And this one, Patty came up with the most amazing, super simple, fast, quick, easy snuffle toy. So you're gonna love
I
this
know, I know.
one.
I love this craft. Like we were just talking about, like there's no sewing, there's no gluing, there's no any like it's super easy, super fun. And I couldn't pass it up when I saw this shape in the store. So hi everybody. If you don't know who we are, I'm Patty. I'm here with Hillary.
Hello, everyone.
We are the co-founders of Hound Hugger DIY. And if you can't tell already, two amazing things about us is that number one, we love dogs.
Yep.
And number two, we love to craft in honor of our love for pups. And so that's what we're doing today. We're going to be making a snuffle dog toy. We're calling it a Sunflower Snuffle Dog Toy because Hobby Lobby has these plate holders. They're plastic plate holders that have this kind of wheel shape, this round wheel shape. And I thought, wouldn't this be fun to make a homemade snuffle toy with? Now, if you know who we are and you follow us, you followed us for a while, we actually do have a snuffle toy club where you can make your own. We send you a craft kit to make your own snuffle toys every month. But here's a craft where you can do it from home. You don't
Yeah.
need to sign up to the club. We just love Snuffle Toys so much. And if you go back into our library of all the fun things that we do, I mean, it's not just dog toys. We do dog treats and all kinds of really fun things. But we did start out making some Snuffle toys, some Snuffle mats, some Snuffle baskets, all kinds of things. So we're kind of going retro today,
Yep.
right? with our craft. So, and I have been kind of keeping an eye out for some other shape that we could do this kind of snuffle toy idea. And this popped in to my little brain as I was walking through Hobby Lobby. So you can get actually 4 of these in a kit,
Hmm.
like $2.50, like super cheap. And you can make, if you have more than one pup, you could make more than one toy. If you want to do these in different colors, of course, we're doing a sunflower color, which is the brown and golds. But if you want to do like a blue flower or a white daisy flower or whatever, right, you can make any different color, right?
Yeah. And if you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you or you can't get to one, we also have a link in the description for these same like
Yep.
paper plate holders on
Hmm.
Amazon. So you
Yep.
can get them there as well. So check out that link in the description if you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you.
Good
Or if
suggestion.
sometimes it's hard because they definitely sell out of what they
Yes.
have sometimes. So
Right.
like if you're watching this in the winter, they might
Right.
not have these out. So
Right. Right.
definitely check out that link.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And then, so once you have this, you're gonna grab some scissors and then some fleece and whatever color. I didn't bring some brown with me, not cut up already today, but I have brown and gold for the sunflower. So like the brown would be the middle of the flower and the gold would be the petals of the
Yeah.
flower. But again, you can pick whatever colors. As far as fleece goes, we like to recommend like a medium weight, like a
Yeah.
polar fleece or no pill fleece, whatever it might be called in your local store. Again, we have links to the fleece as well if you can't find it locally. So be sure to use that there. And then you're going to be cutting these into strips that are about 7 inches long and about 1 inch wide. You
Yeah.
don't really have to measure. I mean, you can measure the first one just to get an idea of the length. And they can be longer, but you'll probably end up trimming them off
Mhm.
because some of them might get a little long.
The other thing that I noticed when I was cutting them, so depending on which direction you're cutting your fleece,
Oh, right.
like this is it'll keep its shape nicely
Mm-hmm.
because that's the
Mm-hmm.
direction that I've cut these strips in. My brown ones I cut just because I was using scraps,
Yep.
so I had
Yep.
to cut it in a different direction. So these ones get really, really stretchy.
Yeah.
These ones I have to trim up.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah. It's
as
totally
you're
fine.
doing it, it'll work either way, but
Yep.
you'll notice like, oh, these ones I can make them super long. So
Exactly.
if they get super long, you can just trim them up at the end.
It's totally fine. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So I don't think this could be any easier. You basically tuck one end through one hole and you tuck the other end through a hole next to it. So you basically straddling one of these little spokes in the wheel, and then you're just going to tie a single knot Just one single knot. Pretty easy. Just like that. I'll do one more just to, so then you go right next door to the next spoke.
And you can kind of shift them around as you continue to add more and more of these. You can kind of shift the knots around to get to where you need them to be.
Exactly, exactly. So it's hard to tell on the front, but you can see I've got these right next to each other on the back. And, you know, if you're knotting them up above, you can just push them down into the center, so they're the center part of your flower. And you're just going to go all the way around in one rotation. And so there are 20 spokes, so you'll just make 20 little ties, little knots, some strips, to go all the way around. And once you've got that done, then you're going to start adding the yellow. And for that, you're going to do 3, you're going to go around it 3 times. And I've got a couple left off here, but see how you can fill it out as you go. We're just going to finish this off. I mean, this just couldn't be easier. And I love when you can craft and you can like just sit and veg out on it and watch TV or watch your pups playing or watch the kids or sit outside. I mean, this is a craft where you don't need a whole lot of supplies. You don't need any.
Yeah, after you've got your strips cut, and the strips go really quickly to cut too. You don't need a ton of them. So that makes it easy. The other thing I love about it is you can shop your stash. So if you're not making a sunflower, make any other kind of flower you want. Use whatever kind of colors you want, or just do a whole different, different bits and bobs everywhere. It doesn't have to be a flower shape or anything. So
Yep, exactly. Really cute. You could do a little rainbow color. You could do a theme.
And this one's super easy if the kids want to get involved. There's no gluing, there's no hot glue, there's just a little bit of scissor work to cut the strips at the beginning, and then you're just tying a single knot.
4 of them. They each kid can get one of their own to do, which is awesome. So here it is when it's all done. So cute. It's so fun. So you can see there's a single rotation of the brown, and then 3, you go around 3 times with the yellow. And then basically you can trim it up. So some of these might be a little longer than you want. So kind of just take your scissors and trim it down. Again, it doesn't have to, you can see it doesn't have to be perfect. They're not all exactly the same. It's not like a pom-pom, right? Where it has to be exactly the same. But if you have some that are a little longer than others, and then you're going to add little dry kibbles or dry treats in there, tuck them inside. And that's the puzzle part. So if you're not familiar with Snuffle toys, that's the whole fun of it. Our dogs, all dogs love these Snuffle toys. They go crazy for them, right? So if your dog has never played with a Snuffle toy before, what I would do is I would have them watch you put the treats in there so they can kind of get an idea of what's happening. And you give them some easy wins, right?
Yep.
You want them to start off with something easy. And then as they learn how to play it, then you can start tucking them deeper inside to play. That's my little Ginger. She loves Snuffle toys. She's an expert at these by now.
She is definitely an expert. But each design is a little bit different. Each puzzle is a little bit different. So that's what it really makes it fun for them to try to solve these puzzles. It's a great way to kind of burn off some energy. I love that these are so nice and light and easy.
They are,
like you can pop them out. We also recommend that this is something that you do with your pups. So this isn't something to be unsupervised, because obviously they're all handmade. They're the little fleeces. They could pull pieces of it out and things like that. So this is something that you want to do with them. But they just love it. They love that nose work. It really does stimulate their brains, and it helps to like burn off some of that extra energy. And like I always say, it smells like you, because you were the one that tied all those knots. You put all of this together. So they're not only getting the treat smell, but they're also getting, your smell on there too. So, and I really do think that they love that.
I totally agree. They, it's something that is made from love with, or made with love from you, and they absolutely know it. And it makes it that much more enjoyable. These can be cleaned. Just make sure all the dry food and kibbles, any residue or, crumbs or anything is knocked out of it. You want to shake all of that out. And then you can hand wash these. and then just set them aside to dry, right?
Yeah.
So make sure they're fully dry before you put them away. And as we said, you're going to want to watch your pup play with these. So these are not toys that you leave out and let them play with, and then walk away or go to work or go to the store or anything like that. You want to make sure this is something that you bond with your pup with. Play together. And as I said, these are so fun. You can make you can make a whole garden with this shape.
Exactly.
It's so easy. I love it.
And they really do come together fast. So this is like, once you get those strips cut, they go together really quickly.
Minutes?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Easy. Yep. You can do this so quickly that it'd be fun if you wanted to do something like for shelters or things like that. You could you could have kind of a craft session, make a few of them. Like,
I love that idea.
I think that would be really fun. But if you're looking for other ideas or other kind of variations on Snuffle toys, we do have some in our past library. So we have lots of fun, different ideas. We also, as Patty mentioned earlier, we have our Snuffle Toy Club. So if you're interested in that, you can also sign up there at snuffletoyclub.com. But please let us know if you guys give this a try, how it works for you. It is so simple. You're going to love it. And your pups are going to love it. Guarantee that.
Exactly. You're going to be your pup's new best friend. Thank you so much again for watching. We love having you here. I can see everybody watching. Thank you so much for being here. It's awful sweet of you to participate in our crafty fun. If you know of anybody that would be interested in any kind of crafts that are in honor of love for puppy dogs, please sprinkle the puppy love. That would help us out a ton.
Yes.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Thanks,
Have
everyone.
a great weekend.
Bye-bye.